The Coin Lady channel is pleased to have you back. To be honest, I'm not sure whether anyone is aware of this, but Ripple has recently partnered with a firm named Axela. Plus, I see it as a very different kind of cooperation than what they often have. To top it all off, I'd like to discuss it all today. Following the format of my recent videos, I will walk you through the ins and outs of this relationship, breaking it down into its component parts and explaining each one in simple terms. Starting with the absolute basics and working my way up to more advanced concepts. We need to locate the page where I am. Perfect. Then I guess we can do it. The microphone is operational, so let's make sure of that. Very well. I indicated before that Axela and Ripple are partners. Thus it follows that the two companies have teamed up. For those of you who are new here, I'll explain who Ripple is in today's video. For the rest of you, it's probably very basic, with an ever-expanding fan base. So, I appreciate you signing up. Ripple and Axela will be our topics of discussion. In addition to discussing the underlying technology, we will also go into the consequences for both Ripple and XRP. Because the truth is that you're most likely interested in making money off of your XRP investment if you're watching these videos. Therefore, let us begin. So, let's dive into Ripple and XRP right away. To sum up, Ripple is a digital startup with the lofty goal of completely altering the face of global money transfers, and they accomplished it by utilizing blockchain technology. Now, XRP is the name of the blockchain technology that they're utilizing. The XRP ledger was created by them, and there is a blockchain that is open source. Plus, it eliminates the need for traditional banking services and enables instantaneous payments. Of all, it is the essence of cryptocurrency in its broadest sense, the ability to transact without a central bank. However, their strategies for bank payments set them apart. Therefore, banks transfer large sums of money simultaneously. The process isn't without its problems. For example, it takes 3 to 5 days, and about 20% of transactions fail. Plus, we'd like to break away from the conventional banking system, so that fits in with our crypto goals. Therefore, XRP and Ripple give a way for it to happen. The XRP asset serves as a bridge on that particular blockchain. To illustrate, the new monetary system in the new world will allow you to convert dollars to pounds, just as dollars into pounds and be converted into pounds in the US. Holding pounds is unnecessary, though. Americans don't need to keep money on hand, but Brits would just turn your money into XRP in a way. The final step is to change it back into the currency of the receiving country. As a result, it wouldn't be limited to specific currency pairings like the yen to the dollar or the AUD to the USD. It could be anything. Just like that, Ford slammed into Solana. This means it can be anything at all. That is the brilliance of the XRP model. Next, we will move on to Axela. The Axela platform facilitates interoperability. They are a business that has put a lot of effort into developing ways for various blockchain networks to communicate with one another. Since these networks often utilize different languages and transfer data readily, plenty more information is shared by them as well, but we will cover it later in the movie. Furthermore, a delightful token of appreciation will be yours upon completion of this film. Here we have a great, really amusing little ending. It's top-notch. Hurry up and reach the finish line. Secure messaging between blockchains and other complicated security mechanisms is another function of Axela. In addition, there is a mechanism in place known as trusted checkers of validators. I see. As an interoperability play, the fact that they also secure messages is really what sets it apart. Plus, I won't go into detail about that because doing so would make things too confusing. Also, we haven't arrived at that point yet. So, decentralized applications, dApps, are essentially any apps developed on a blockchain. So, Axela lets use blockchain-based applications and integrate with other blockchains. The collaboration hinges on that. This is just mind-blowing. I want you to keep wondering, so I'll just leave it at that. However, it's important to note that various blockchains utilize distinct features. What if those various features could be applied to other blockchains? It's an intriguing thought. Now, let's begin. So, working in tandem with Ripple. So, the XRPL's connections to other blockchains are like a dirt road if you think of them as waves that ripple. You won't even get to your destination on some of these roads. You could probably use a 4x4 to smooth out the bumps. But major corporations aren't going to utilize it because it's not smooth enough. It's too narrow for things like contact, traffic, and that sort of thing. What Axela has essentially done is built a superhighway, one that is vast, flat, and devoid of any bumps. Yes, that links XR and PL, two other blockchains. The capacity for two blockchains to communicate with one another in this way is known as interoperability. Well, that's just what it accomplished. They built a freeway between cities, which are clearly on separate blockchains, when there were merely separate roads before. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this partnership is all about making the XRPL more useful by linking it to the Axelos network. That way, the XRPL may communicate with all sorts of different blockchains, improving the XRPL's positioning from a static, mobile system to one that can adapt to different situations is a huge deal. The result is better platform integration. Additionally, it integrates XRP into the larger blockchain network. So, I suppose that's what first piqued my interest. But we are interested in learning about Axel's activities, DeFi stablecoins, the web, 3 games, NFTs wallets, and DAO governance are basically what I've done. The more I looked at each of those notes, the more I thought, to which ones would Ripple have subscribed? What is the point of Ripple's involvement in this partnership? What are they hoping to gain from it? Plus, I have 2 educated predictions. The 2 main hypotheses are that A, they liked what they dubbed the GMP, and B, the GMP stands for generic message passing. Now, the GMP is a system, I'm going to alter the word, that allows smart contracts on various blockchains to make direct calls to each other. I see. For instance, this may make it possible for an Ethereum smart contract to ask the XRPL to settle a transaction. With XRP, I will accomplish that. This means that the whole Ethereum network, including all smart contracts reside there. Apparently, that is where smart contracts truly reside. This would make it possible to settle those contracts using XRP. Thus, the entire realm of smart contracts is at your fingertips. Plus, XRP has treated us like outsiders. Plus, XRPL hasn't done anything to position itself as a platform for smart contracts. So we've had to settle for hoping that a sidechain with smart contract capabilities will emerge. However, here we are, Ripples, making a concerted attempt to team up with a business that enables smart contracts to operate over X, the XRPL, from competing blockchains. For tuning in, I am grateful. Please click the like button if you thought the material was interesting and helpful. Coming up shortly, farewell.